And I'm about to give y'all a big reminder. This is probably going to be my third time on this show reminding y'all, telling y'all this. How long will it be before Sean Payton is sick and tired of Bo Nix? Woo, tonight was bad.
No,
tonight was a good example of what you will get from Bo Nix at quarterback.
It was bad. It was definitely bad for Bo Nix, but you know who was worse? That punter. That Broncos punter. He might not have a game.
That was drafted in the 2025 NFL draft.
The only punter that been drafted.
Man, that's terrible. You had all these punters to choose from out of college football players, and you picked the worst punter out of them all and drafted him with the sixth round pick. Man, that guy was horrible tonight, man. I don't know what got into him. It's not that hard to punt the ball. That was crazy, man.
Usually see like one shake a game. My man had multiple, man. He might not have a job Monday.
Yeah, it definitely may not have a job Monday, man. Messing around with old boy though. But like I said, man, tonight was an example of what you will get from Bo Nix as a starting quarterback. Nothing more, nothing less. And most of Bo Nix's success comes from design plays by Sean Payton, the great Sean Payton, and those plays are safe plays for Bo Nix. If you notice, most of Bo Nix's completions come from quick passes, screens, or when he's rolling out bootlegs and things like that. And to tell you the truth, man, Bo Nix is starting to give me Dillon Gabriel vibes in terms of what he does for his team. What does he contribute to his team? I'm starting to see the same resemblance in Dillon Gabriel that I'm seeing in Bo Nix. Now, if you don't, obviously these two players, they played at Oregon Ducks together. Not together, but they played for the same coach. So it's the same system. Right. So the similarities may be there because of they played in the same system. And you know what's so funny about it as I'm thinking about it, right? Both quarterbacks struggled in their careers before they ended at Oregon. Ended with the Oregon Ducks, right? Bo Nix, he went to UCF, he went to Oklahoma. Not Bo Nix. Dillon Gabriel went to UCF, he went to Oklahoma. Then Bo Nix, he went to Auburn, and then I don't know who else he went to. Then he ended up at Oregon. So these quarterbacks have similar paths in the NFL. And both these quarterbacks remind me of each other. Simply. They just can't get it done. Only difference from Bo Nix to Dillon Gabriel is Bo Nix has a much stronger arm than Dillon Gabriel. That's it. But Bo Nix, man, he barely did anything significant for his team tonight. And y'all let me know if I'm lying.
No, you are 100% correct.
I'll admit it right now.
It was times where he tried to run when it was no reason for him to run. He tried to escape the pocket and try to go make it pass. It was like no reason for you to even move. I mean, the pressure wasn't even that bad. Of course, Max Crosby I think it was Max Crosby because it was a lot of times he was coming in easily, and then it was times where he wasn't even getting there. He already running. Like, just relax.
Like, what are you doing?
Relax. Make the pass. Like, relax. You ain't gotta move.
And I'm trying my hardest with everything inside of me to give all you Bo Nix believers some grace, but I'm about to start calling him terrible. Simple as that. He's probably got one more game before I just say flat out and say Bo Nix is terrible. I'm trying to give him some grace. I'm trying to give him some grace, man.
Like when I was watching that game, it reminded me what Marvin Harrison was saying, like what we read last time on the podcast, where he's like, Marvin Harrison not used to this type of play from the quarterback, like just escaping the pocket for no reason. There was no reason for him a lot of times for him to leave the pocket and trying to make throws.
Yeah, man. I'm starting to see the same Bo Nix, man, that I seen that played for the University of Auburn, man. When he played for Auburn, that guy was bad. And he's starting to revert back to that same player. Whatever they taught him at Oregon, you know, the mechanics and the fundamentals of playing quarterback, it's starting to go down the drain. And I don't know if Sean Payton got time for all that. You know what I mean? I don't know how much longer Sean Payton gonna put up with it. I'm telling you. But Bo Nix, man, Bo Nix put together a few good plays on that first scoring drive, right? Put together a few plays. That was pretty good, I can't lie. Only on the scoring drive. Don't get it twisted.
That's like damn near the end of the second quarter. That took a long time to get to that drive.
Right. That was about the most he contributed to the game, right? And then, like you say, it took so long. That was like damn near towards the end of the second half, end of the second quarter. It took him so long to get warmed up and finally start throwing accurate passes down the field. Then right after that, he's like, okay, Bo Nix is starting to get going. You're starting to, think that, he's going to start doing something on offense, something like that. He reverts back to looking terrible. The next series, the following series, he follows up the next series during the 2-minute drill and throws an awful pass down the field for an interception. Like
it was no reason to even throw that pass.
It's like you killed the Broncos' chances. You just killed your chances for any points. Like, what are you thinking about, right? Like, it's just like in his mind, he had it made up that it's time for him to throw a pass deep down the football field. And he don't care who, what, when, where is going on back there. He's letting it fly. That's all I saw. It's like he had his mind made up. There's no reason for him to throw that pass, man.
And the wide receiver definitely didn't even have a chance to even, he was nowhere near the ball. So it was just like literally just thrown.
He was just throwing it up. Like you said, like they said on TV, man, it wasn't even a 50-50 ball. It wasn't even a chance for a 50-50 ball. You know what I mean? In this game tonight, Bo Nix had one good series in 4 quarters of football. Y'all think Sean Payton is going to put up with that for long? Man, y'all crazy if y'all think Sean Payton is going to put up with that. How much longer is Sean Payton going to put up with Bo Nix? Because this was awful tonight. Even though they got the victory, Sean Payton, he's going to, when he's going to give the usual victory speech after a game. A win is a win, whether it's sloppy, no matter what, you know what I mean? A win is a win. But when he goes home, and he's sleeping that night, and he can't stop thinking about football. And then he goes back that next morning and evaluates that film. Telling him he's going to have to really start questioning his team and his quarterback position specifically. Because where he wants to go, I don't think Bo Nix can take him there. Bo Nix can't take him there. Now, a good team effort, can definitely help Bo Nix, but still, man, they barely won this game. They wasn't even supposed to win, but you playing against Gino Smith. Ain't no telling, man. Gino Smith can't get anything going.
You got to shout out the defense, man. His defense went on there and got 5 sacks. They like the fastest team to ever get to 40 sacks. So that's really like saving them right now. They got a good defense. PS2 didn't even play today. So he was even out there. And once he come back, man, that defense is going to be even better. They like the best team on third down on defense as well. So that's a key down right there. They stopping teams on third down. And it's kind of like saving Bo Nix right now. They're going to get to the playoffs with this defense and Bo Nix, but, that can't last for too long. You got to get to the next level. Like the playoffs, they ain't the goal. The goal is get to the Super Bowl. The goal is to you know what I mean? So I don't know. I agree with you. I don't know how long it's going to last with Bo Nix being there, especially with a good defense. You can't waste a good defense like that.
Can't waste a good defense. But for the most part, man, I felt like the Raiders offensive line did a pretty good job against the best defensive line in NFL, right? Even though Gino Smith, he gave 6-7 sacks, because Gino Smith is your quarterback. So I mean, 5 or 6 sacks, that's normal, But when you're playing against the number one defensive line, the defensive leading, the defense that leads the NFL in sacks, I can't really complain. Because one thing you can count on playing against Gino Smith is he's going to hold the football. He's going to hold the football longer than he's supposed to. Because sometimes I don't know what Gino Smith be doing about that. Stuff just don't click for him. You know what I mean?
I just gonna say guaranteed interception.
I ain't gonna say that, but he's guaranteed to hold that football. You know what I mean? And the way Nick Bonito get off the football, man.
Yeah.
that's scary for offensive tackles and quarterbacks, man. If no one is helping out with the chip block or anything like that, Nick Bonito, man, whew, that's a great weapon to have on your side, especially if you play cornerback like me. Man, the way he get off the football and put the pressure on the quarterback instantly, man, you understand as a cornerback, the ball got to get out fast, right? Or it's not going to be regular, bang, bang type of play. You understand? So, for cornerbacks, man, that's what you want from your defensive line. You want that pressure. You need that get off. You know what I mean? But I got a bone to pick with the Raiders. And the Raiders, they need to take Ashton Jennings out of the game when a pass is designed for him, They need to take him out of the game because that was a terrible drop that led into an interception. Man, that was terrible.
Oh, it would bounce off of him.
And then he didn't even have any awareness to try to find the football to knock it down after he dropped it. It was like he was like lollygagging, like, where's the football? Like, where's the awareness, man? Just take him out of the football game when a pass needs to go to the running back. You know what I mean? But that was just bad football. That was just bad football. And that's a strong little joker, man. 5'8", 210 pounds. You see how hard it is to get that fool down, man?
Yeah,
Even when he's getting tackled for 2 and 3 yard gain, it's still like you're not even the 300-pound offensive lineman not just bringing him down. He's taking 2 and 3 more steps, and the 300-pound defensive lineman need help from someone else on defense to help get him down. Man, that's a strong little joker, man. That's a strong joker for sure.
Yeah. You said earlier in the season, you was like, you don't know how much contact he could take because he going for the contact. He not avoiding it at all. He going right through it.
He bringing it right for sure. But yeah, man, we'll see. As a rookie, we don't really have any outlook about playing in the NFL. We just coming out here and going head first. So as year 2 and 3 and 4 comes into play, that's when you see the running back or a player starting to think about, make business decisions and things like that. That's what we call the business decisions. So, I don't know how hard he will be able to run like that for long in the NFL, especially being 5'8", 210 pounds. You know what I mean? But this needs to be Gino Smith last season, man. And he isn't bad.
You mean his career?
Yeah. This needs to be his last season. This is 13th season. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying he's bad. He isn't bad, but he isn't good, right? It's like he's just there. You know what I mean? It's like you can't expect any consistency from Gino Smith, right? You can't expect him to play consistently good at all. As soon as you get your hopes up high for Gino Smith, he does something that erases the good plays and things like that, man. It's like, dang, they had every opportunity to win this game.
Couldn't get it done.
Couldn't get it done, man.